Good morning. I am Kevin Price. Delighted to talk to you about you and your business. As always, I have a lot lined up for you. Look forward to jumping right straight into it with my very first guest. We're going to talk about a company called Blue Wolf, and I have Glen Stofel with me. And Glen, what's your role in that company, by the way?
So, Kevin, I've been with the company for 12 of our 13 years, and I started our consulting practice. Right now I have responsibility around our managed service and a couple of our key strategic initiatives reporting to our CEO.
Okay, got it. Very cool. And tell me exactly the scope of what your firm is all about.
So we're a global business consulting firm. We help our clients produce extraordinary customer moments that transform their business. We're a top 3 global leader in the Salesforce.com implementation ecosystem, to be specific. And, work with some 4,000 customers over the last, decade or so.
Very good. Do you want to mention, by the way, that today's program, sponsored in part, I should have mentioned this earlier, our friends at USI.biz, BigStateHomeBuyers.com, Heather Schull, and ChrisKidd.com. Let me ask you then, we had you do an article for us over at, we have an article in the works, by the way, on the importance of relationship in business that you're contributing to, and this interview is going to help us in that. Talk about the importance of relationship for a company like Blue Wolf. You sound like the type of business that does a lot of interaction with a lot of different companies, and so it would seem like it may be more challenging to you than it is for others. But talk about that.
Yeah, I think relationships sit really at the core of what we do. First of all, fundamentally our business is about improving our clients' relationships with their customers, and we're doing that by creating technology and process solutions which improve those interaction points between our clients' employees and their customers. Whether that is a sales rep walking into a customer with their mobile device. Making sure that they have the relevant information at their fingertips, that's going to optimize that moment, or whether that be a call center agent picking up the phone. Do they have all the relevant information to make the most of that interaction point? That's all about helping our customers improve their relationships in those really quick, intimate moments where you can really make or break, that relationship. And then for us, if we're doing that successfully for our customers, we end up having a measurable business impact on their businesses, which really impact them personally. It impacts their careers.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. How large is your organization?
It's about 500 employees globally.
Yeah. And what is the size range of the companies that you typically work with?
It really varies. We could be doing. It really has less to do with the size of the company, more to do with the transformation that we're able to impact. So we have some customers that are, on the smaller side, less than $100 million, and who are doing large scale transformations from the beginning of their processes, from customer processes all the way through invoicing. And then we're working with some of the largest companies on the planet, Fortune 500s.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Very interesting. Again, talking about Blue Wolf, and that's Blue Wolf, exactly like it sounds, .com, bluewolf.com. What is your sweet spot as far as companies that you pitch to?
Yeah, I think the sweet spot really comes down to, organizations who are looking to transform, organizations that are potentially in market inflection points where, they can't wait for traditional software or traditional deployment methodologies to do that transformation. And so, the sweet spot for us really comes down to organizations who want to speed up their ability to execute their strategies. Mm-hmm. And, how we help them do that is we help them really not define their strategies, understand their strategies, take those strategies, break them down into those addressable moments. So a strategy might be cross-sell, for example. What are all the moments where a customer might be able to cross-sell to their existing customer base? In the sales realm, in the customer service realm, on their website, and kind of breaking down those moments, addressing those, and then I think very importantly, making sure that you've got some ability to measure the effect of it. CRM historically has done a pretty poor job of being able to show measurable, analytics around business outcome. It's largely been the fray of 360-degree views, which doesn't really drive the bottom line.
Yeah, absolutely. Very interesting. I do want to mention again bluewolf.com. A lot of different services. Kind of give us that overview. I see role services, industries. I mean, you're covering a lot of different things. Sweet spots appear to also be in the industry-related arenas, media and telecom, high tech. Talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think there's a process. There's a part of the process that's going to transcend regardless of industry, and that's good understanding of what the business outcome is that the customer is trying to achieve, a great process for transforming their organization and changing their technology and helping their human beings actually know how to better turn right or left of the driveway in the morning. And then an understanding that on an ongoing basis, it's going to change. And so helping them with managed services iterate on an ongoing basis. But then from there, for any particular customer and industry, they're going to want to make sure that you understand their language, that you understand how their process works, how fundamentally they make money, so that you can apply that strong process to to their business. And for us, that's fallen into several pockets, from financial services to media to high tech to increasingly, interestingly, even in the NGO space, with companies like American Red Cross. As well as higher education. And so, there's been logical aggregations of those as those markets have taken on the use of these technologies.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, I want to thank you for being with us here today. I enjoyed visiting with our guest, Glen Stofel. He's with bluewolf.com, and we'll be having this content over there at usdailyReview.com. And thanks so much for being part of our story.
Thank you, Kevin.
And I'm going to put you on hold for just a second to get some additional information from you. And actually, I don't need it. I have it right here. Glenn, thanks a lot. And we'll visit with you again soon.
Kevin, thanks very much.
You bet. When we come back, much more for you. You're listening to The Price of Business.